Tensions reach boiling point in the Caribbean. US warships, stealth jets, and Venezuelan fighters are locked in dangerous maneuvers at sea. The Pentagon says 2 Venezuelan F-16s roared past a US destroyer in a highly provocative flyover, a brush with disaster that could have sparked direct conflict.
What happens if Venezuela flies jets over U.S. naval vessels again?
Well, I would say they're going to be in trouble. We'll let them know about that. We heard that happen, but it wasn't really over, not like they described. But I would say, General, if they do that, you have a choice of doing anything you want, okay? If they fly in a dangerous position, I would say that you can, you or your captains can make the decision as to what they want to do, all right?
Sure.
How close did they get?
We have one more.
You said they didn't go over.
Say it?
How close did they get? You said the planes didn't.
Well, I don't want to talk about that, but if they do put us in a dangerous position, they'll be shot down.
Washington is reinforcing its muscle. 7 warships in the region, over 4,500 Marines, and now 10 F-35 stealth fighters deployed to Puerto Rico. Trump says the U.S. military has full authorization to act against any Venezuelan threat, a green light to commanders at sea. This week's spark was a U.S. strike on a vessel in the Caribbean that killed 11 people. Trump insists the boat carried cartel drugs, linking Venezuela to the Tren de Aragua gang. Caracas counters the footage was fabricated, another Iraq-style deception. Maduro is fighting back with his own show of force. Motorcycle caravans, rallies, and enlistment drives are mobilizing millions of militia recruits. The Venezuelan leader says the U.S. is laying the groundwork for war, while he is preparing for defense.
The gringos are planning on applying maximum pressure. In response, the president says maximum preparedness. We want peace, but we are going to prepare ourselves to guarantee peace in the territory. This is what this exercise is about.
Trump continues to tie Maduro personally to the drug trade, branding him a cartel boss and terrorist. The U.S. has placed a $50 million bounty on the Venezuelan president, unprecedented pressure on a sitting head of state.
You also mentioned Venezuela. I want to ask one more follow-up question on that. On the U.S. strike on the boat tied to a Venezuelan drug cartel, the Maduro regime is pushing back today. In fact, they say the U.S. seeks regime change through military threat. Your reaction to those words, and also, would you like to see regime change in Venezuela?
Well, we're not talking about that, but we are talking about the fact that you had an election which was a very strange election, to put it mildly. I'm being very nice when I say that. I can only say that billions of dollars of drugs are pouring into our country from Venezuela. The prisons of Venezuela have been opened up to our country. They've taken their prisoners, the worst prisoners, murderers, Tren de Aragua.
Maduro rejects the allegations, blasting Washington's accusations as lies designed to ignite conflict. He warns the American public not to fall for what he calls a weapons of mass destruction. Repeat.
This lie is as outrageous and fallacious as like Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. It's a lie. I say it to U.S. public opinion. South America and the Caribbean want peace.
But peace looks ever more distant. CNN reports the U.S. is weighing strikes inside Venezuela itself. Trump vows no let-up, while Maduro rallies a force he claims numbers over 12.7 million. Jets in the skies, destroyers at sea, militias on the streets, the showdown is edging closer to war.